We're back. It's a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The 2022 WNBA season is tipping off today with all 12 teams in action this weekend.
And whether you're on last gen or current gen, you can enjoy all aspects of the WNBA. You can jump into a quick game, grind through a playoff bracket, or control a franchise and build your dream team. There is something for everyone.
But exclusive to current gen is the
terrific look at the city of Memphis. And let's go.
Thank you very much.
You can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And he gets it to go.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
Boss gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Memphis with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Bane. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Adams. Right side Jackson. On target from 13 feet.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Wiseman finds Curry. Golden State moving it around. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Steven Adams, and you know this story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
And it's on the ground. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bangs home the trifecta. Boss has got 9.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Morant. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Draymond Green. Boss passes to Green, and that one drops.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Adams. Morant against Curry. The 10-footer. And that one's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Morant after James Wiseman's bucket.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Boss. Kicks to Curry. Here's Wiggins. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Now here's Wiseman. T right on him. Clock is at 3. Here's Boss. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Grant. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Stolen by Jackson. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Now Anderson following the three-point attempt by MP. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside, Looney passes to Boss. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
Boss gets the bucket.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Clark right side. Right side Jones. Over Thompson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the goal. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan Poole is out there with MP. Then it's Kuminga. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Looney in at the 5. Melton passes to Jones. Back to Melton. Passes it to Concho. Off target from three-point range. Here's Poole. And the layup's good off the glass. Poole's got his first points in this one.
Selfless pass there by MP. You love to see that team-first mentality out on the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clark kicks to Jones. The pass to Anderson. Now here's Melton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Concho. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 6. Boss passes to Kuminga. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
On the basket by Jones.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Anderson
against Payton. Anderson dishes to Jones. into the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Payton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Payton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Grizzlies have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Outside Williams. Here's Jones. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bain. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. Brooks misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
It's good.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it. And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Here's Morant. He's off on that one. Great tee that time from Green. Drives to the hoop. Boss gets the bucket.
Fiery drive from MP here. Bursting inside and insisting on getting a shot despite the contact.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Boss gets the bucket.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Morant surveying the D. From deep, Brooks. Here's Adams, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength and the offensive glass. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Adams finds Morant. Curry with the defensive effort.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Boss gets the bucket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Adams outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Adams with the make-them-pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. Conchar checked in for Bain. And it's D'Anthony Melton in for Morant. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From 11 feet away, the Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors leading by 18. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Boss. A minute 42 left in the third.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
.133 left to play in the third. Here's Konchar, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Boss. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Konchar. From deep, Williams. No good on the shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Melton, no good. Warriors leading by 18. Boss, good on the three-point shot. Boss has got 28.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the Grizzlies shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Passes it to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Off the left rim and out. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Nice shot by Thompson.
You got to try to make it difficult for Clay. I know there's other options out there, but nice soft touch from him on display there.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Anderson outside. Right wing. Here's Konchar. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Thompson. Then there's Payton. Then it's MP. And it's Poole in at the one spot. Porter, no luck. And so here's Memphis. And Anderson kicks to Jones. A pass to Melton. Back to Jones. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Shot from 12. Offensive rebound, Anderson. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Down low and finished off by Porter.
And you got to keep Porter away from the basket. He's terrific at using that leaping ability to throw that down.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porter against Anderson. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton. Melton's got his first bucket in this one.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Boss, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Jones. Melton feeling it out a bit. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. Here's Boss, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Outside, Jones. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Anderson dishes to Jackson. And it's good, 2 points.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Pass to Boss.
2 minutes remaining.
Another shot. Shot clock at 6. He lays it in. Boss has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Jones. Guarded by Poole. And here's Jones. Outside Williams. Here's Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. That's now 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And Peyton throws it down hard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For MP,
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
there's a minute left in the game. Melton passes to Jones. Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by MP. The feed to Porter. To the paint. Out to Thompson. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Golden State as it goes on a foul. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the